So chair-based, or you can do these standing, whichever works for you. The beginner sessions are usually seated, so I'll perform the exercises seated. First of all, what we'll do, just a little warm-up for our upper body. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. So first we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, then towards the back of the room, right down towards the hips and forwards. We're doing some really nice, big exaggerated circles just to warm those shoulders up. What we're going to do is we're going to do each exercise for around 40 seconds. I'll give you an opportunity to have a little bit of a break when I explain the next exercise, or feel free to continue without a break. So if we just slow that down and we'll go in the opposite direction. So before I was going backwards, now I'm doing forward shoulder rolls. Lovely, and relax there. So next we're going to bring the arms up to the side, and we're going to cross over at the front, back out, and each time see if you can get the different hand on the top. So alternating which hand goes over the top. Throughout all of the exercises, do these at your own pace. You can make it as challenging as you want by making the speed a bit faster, or by using some small hand weights just to increase the resistance a little bit. Lovely. And bring those arms down, give them a little shake if you need to. We're going to go into the first exercise. So the first round I will do without weights. So we're going to do some arm raises. So we'll put our hands out to the side, and we're going to bring those all the way to the top if we can. So imagine we're doing a bit of star jump, but without the feet coming into play, without the lower body getting in action. Again, do these as fast or slow as you want. If you increase the speed, obviously you're getting cardiovascular system, so your breathing rate up a little bit more. Got 10 seconds left. Remember, there's going to be a break coming up after the exercise, but if you want to continue all the way through to the next exercise, feel free to. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shake the arms out if you need to. So the next exercise we're going to go into is some front raises. So this time, with our hands down by our side, we're going to bring them up to the front. Now, with the range of motion, you may not be able to go all the way up to the top as I am. Just go whichever range you can. So if that's here, that's absolutely fine. These are some really nice shoulder exercises. Got 10 seconds left on this one. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. Relax those arms. So for the next exercise, we're going to go into some bicep curls. So for this one, we want the arms down by the side. You might need to shuffle forward in your chair slightly. arms down by your side, we'll create a bit of a fist. So create the fist with your hands, and then bringing the hands up to the shoulders and back down again. So I'll turn to the side just so you can see this exercise. We'll bring the arms up to the shoulders and back down. We're trying to avoid swinging the top of our arms. So we keep the top of our arms still. We're just moving the bottom of our arms. And squeeze that fist ever so slightly to create some tension. Got 10 seconds left on this one. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. Relax those arms. So for our next exercise, we're going to go into a shoulder press. So for this one, we want the arms up by your sides, so beside your ears. Your elbows should be roughly in line with your shoulders. And what we're going to do is going to bring the arms up to the ceiling and then back down to this point. Got less than 10 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring those arms down, relax those arms for a second. So our next exercise, we're going to do some push-ups. So you can do these just onto your laps. So you want your feet, so your heels nice and sturdy into the floor. We're going to place our hands on our laps. We're going to lean forward slightly, and we're going to press down into our laps and then push back up using our arms. I'll turn to the side just so you can see that from this angle as well. So we're going to keep a nice straight back, bending down and push back up with our arms. When we're coming up to the top in this exercise, keep a nice soft elbow just to avoid it looking out. Got less than 10 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come back to a neutral position and relax those arms. So our next exercise, we're going to go into some torso twists. So for this one, we want our hands just placed above each other. And we're going to keep our bottom into our chairs. So we won't be lifting either side of our thighs or our bottoms off the chair. We're going to keep nice sturdy in the chair. And then we're simply going to twist to one side, back to centre, and twist to the other. So our shoulders and the way we face should be following the direction of our hands. 10 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Well done, and relax. So we've got one more exercise in this round, and these are going to be punches. So we're going to sit nice and sturdy in our chair. We're going to bring the arms up, we're going to create a fist, and we're just going to punch forwards. Again, this is a bit of a cardio booster, so go however fast you feel you can push yourself. We've got 10 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Well done, relax. So that's the end of round 1. Get yourself some water, have a nice drink to stay hydrated, take a breather, and then we'll come back for round 2. Fantastic, so I'll give you a little longer just to have a bit of rest before we go back into that first exercise. So with this second round, I'm going to be using some hand weights. These are very light hand weights. If you have tins of beans or bottles of water, obviously filled with water that you want to use as an alternative, if you don't have the equipment, then feel free to do that. If you don't want to do the second round weighted, continue how we done the first round without any hand weights. So for the first exercise that we're going to do, we're going to go into those side raises. I'm going to lift the arms up. If you're doing this unweighted, you don't have to do it all the way up. So as we were going unweighted, we were going all the way up and back down. If you struggle with that with the weights, then you can simply just go to shoulder level. Well done, I've only got 10 seconds left now on this one. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give those shoulders a nice roll. So the next exercise we're going into are our other front raises. So you might sit forward slightly in the chair for this one. So we're going to lift the weights up to the front and back down. Again, when we're doing this unweighted, we went all the way to the top. It's optional to continue to do that, or you can come to this level, shoulder level, if you're doing this weighted. We're over halfway there. Ten seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Relax those arms. So our next exercise are the bicep curls. So again, I'm going to turn to the side just to show you this exercise. When we're curling up to the shoulders, we're keeping this top part of our arm completely still. So we're going to do these for 40 seconds. We're halfway there now. In 3, 2, 1. Well done, relax. The next exercise is the shoulder press. So for this one, we're going to do this the same as we've done it without weights. So our hands are placed in this position, and then we're going to bring the arms up to the top and back down again. When you come back down, keep those elbows roughly at shoulder level. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Relax there. Shoulder roll if you need to, or shake the arms out. So our next one, we're going to go back into our push-up. So feel free to place the weights down carefully. And we're going to go into our lat push-up. So for this one, you want your feet roughly hip width apart, palms onto our knees. I'm going to bend down into the press up and push back up again. We've got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Well done, relax. So our next exercise, you may only need one weight for this exercise, so carefully pick up one weight. Going into our torso twists. So as we did it before, we did hand on top of one another. This time you can do it holding a weight. And for this one, we're going to do the rotations, back to center and over to the other side. So we're turning here from our waist. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Well done. So we're going into our final exercise now. Carefully pick up your second weight if you want to do this weighted, otherwise unweighted is fine. We're going to go into our punches. So by adding the weights, we're obviously adding a bit more resistance here. Well done, we've got 10 seconds left. 3, 1. Brilliant, well done. Carefully place those weights down. Grab some water to hydrate and then we'll come back for a stretch. Fantastic, well done. So we'll come into our stretch now. Our first stretch, we're going to bring one arm up across the front of our body. I'm going to hold it with the other hand. This is a nice shoulder stretch. You should feel this one here. And ready, slowly release. And we're going to bring the other arm up. So the reason we're stretching is to aid our recovery. So you've worked our muscles. So we're just stretching those back to their normal shape. It also gives an opportunity for the heart and breathing rate to come back down as well. Really slowly release. So for next, I'm just going to reach up to the ceiling, chin up slightly. I'm going to try and reach our fingertips right to the ceiling, so we're stretching right out. Slowly release. For our next one, we're going to bring the arms up. So we're doing thumbs up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to point those thumbs forward and down. So you should feel a nice stretch to the tops of your arms there at the front. Lovely, then slowly release that one. And our final stretch, a bit like we've done with the torso twist, we're going to turn to the side and we're just going to hold that there. And really slowly release. I'm going to go over to the other side. And slowly release and relax. So that is the end of today's session. If you wanted to do those exercises to a higher level, great ways to increase the intensity is either to increase the speed or to make the weights a little bit heavier.